Welcome back. We are doing more, well, actually, we're not doing any of that. Because this game's not fun enough. Sorry if that was too loud. I just realized my audio just went the hell up. Alright. No, I'm not saying that the game's not fun enough. This is actually a video of what could make this game a lot better. Not a lot better, but just a little more bearable because this game's hopeless at this point, alright? It's terrible. No, it's not. I'm kidding. But, yeah, this game has been pretty okay. It's been okay at best, I'll say that. Out of all the Dynasty Warriors games, I kind of got tired of it, and I didn't even get close to beating any. I mean, I beat, like, a couple people's story, but I kind of just dropped, and, like, I was hyped for it. Don't get me wrong. I was hyped for it. You could see in the previous videos, I was hyped for it. I enjoyed it at first. I did. I tried, alright? Okay. I did try, but, I wasn't feeling it. I just haven't been feeling it. That's why there hasn't been a lot of Dynasty Warriors 9 videos. And this has nothing to do with, like, community-wise. I don't give a flying hell about what anyone else says about this game. I find it okay. People are just going to bash the game and be like, it sucks. But I'm just like, doesn't suck. It's okay. This game this game has come a decent amount of ways since release because Koei's been patching it up. They've been patching the game here and there. There was a lot of bugs at first. There was a lot of frame rate problems that I experienced in this game. My God. But the game itself, it's not terrible. So, I want to talk about a little bit about what could make this game a little more enjoyable. Now, I'm not going to go in huge depth of this because there's a lot that could probably be done to make this game a little better. But like I said, it's not a lost cause of a game. It's not at all. Now, this is something I could say they could implement maybe later on. Maybe it's something they could implement in a whole nother game, like maybe Extreme Legends or maybe in another one. Who knows? That's up to Koei. But, I'm just going to be talking about, like, maybe in Extreme Legends or this game, or the core Dynasty Warriors 9. That's it. I'm not going to bring up Empires or any other spin-off that they do. I'm just going to be talking about this and Extreme Legends, what they could implement into this, either of these two games. That's it. So if you're saying, oh, well, it's already in this game, shut your face. It doesn't matter, all right? I want it in this game, damn it. All right, so we're going to start off right now because I'm going to get the biggest one out of the way. Well, there's two big ones, but this one's the biggest. Where's the multiplayer? Bring the multiplayer back into this game. Multiplayer could have been extremely fun. Like, I'm saying very, very fun to have multiplayer in this game. I would have really enjoyed to have it, and it wasn't here. Where is it, Koei? Where's my multiplayer, Koei? Jokes aside, the game would be a lot more enjoyable if we had, like I said, if we had more multiplayer in this game. That's pretty much all I'm getting at here. Imagine going through an open world and you have a friend next to you. A friend that will be able to explore the whole entirety of China with you and at the same time kick ass with you. That's all I'm getting at. That would be something very enjoyable in my personal opinion. We could just have one, obviously, kind of like what we did with, I'm trying to think. I think it was just Dynasty Warriors 8. Where you could play through the story with a friend. That would be very fun. I would love to have that. I wish they would have brought that into this game, but for some reason they didn't. But it's never too late. Either in this game or in Extreme Legends, if they make one. Put that back. You need it back, alright? That's all I'm going to say. Alright, so now that that's out of there, let's go on to another one that would be a little more interesting to have. It's one that would make another return. You're probably going to see a little bit of reference from Samurai Warriors in the previous Dynasty Warriors games. And then there's going to be one where I'm going to mention probably a little off out of here, not in the area of Dynasty Warriors, but I think something that would be really, really cool to implement in this game. Now, this is all, let me just, before I keep going, this is just my personal opinion. It doesn't count for the whole community as a whole. This is something that I, for one, made a list, small list. It's a very small list, so this is probably going to be a shorter video. It's not going to be an hour-long discussion. Just a short list of just a couple things that would, I feel, would make this game more enjoyable, that I would want to hop back in and play some more of it, a lot more of it. So the next one I would like to implement them back is custom characters. So as you're seeing in a picture right now, you're seeing possibly Harna, if I do put her there somewhere else, or someone else, I don't know, it's probably going to be Harna. We're going to have Harna chilling out next to Wang Yi here in the rain. So just imagine the fact that you could have your custom character in an open world of Dynasty Warriors 9, fighting for whoever you want. And this could, now, before I get far into this, I want to just I want to mention one thing. Samurai Warriors still lets you make characters, I'm pretty sure. I haven't actually touched Samurai Warriors 4 in a while, but I'm pretty sure. Correct me if I'm wrong. You listening? They let you make custom characters in that game. Yeah, the character creation is a little less, has a much less variety than Dynasty Warriors like 8 Empires does. But imagine having the Dynasty Warriors 8 Empires like variety of custom characters that you can make, and implementing that into here. Obviously, the weapons thing needs to brought back as well, so we can have more variety of weapons. But we're not going to talk about variety of weapons here today. Even though that would make it a lot better. Let's just put that out now. That would make it a lot better. A lot better, all right? But we're moving on. I'm tired of hearing that complaint. I would think that they could make something a little more fun, because they could take something out of the Samurai Warriors textbook, which I feel at times does a little bit better than Dynasty Warriors, at least at the moment. Because we had Spirit of Sanada and the Samurai Warriors 4 franchise and all that. They were actually really fun compared to this game. I'm sorry, they were. Of course, Samurai Warriors 4 was around the same time as Dynasty Warriors 8, which mostly would be where the comparison is, but I'm just doing it based off the later versions of these games. So, but I could just see my little Harna right here, or maybe whoever else, maybe a Ralph or something. I don't know who you all are going to make, but just consider the fact that you could have someone and let them have their own story mode. Have a story mode like they did in Samurai Warriors, but they would have, I believe it was called historical mode. I'm not sure. Correct me if I'm wrong again. But they would have a historical mode, and it would let you play battles throughout history of that time. So that's what I feel they could add to this game. It's open world. You could do all these side objectives that, of course, you obviously already do for these characters, but just doing it with a custom character. I don't know, be a custom character for, like, as a mercenary or something. I don't know. Apparently, you could be in any army you wanted when you were in historical mode. So why not do it here? You just jump forces in this one. Jump for the winning side, and go through the entirety of it and get to the end with a custom character. I think that would be extremely fun. I would love to have that. I would love to have Harna, because they have the boomerang, thank God. Have Harna. I'm not saying you guys have to play as Harna, of course. She's mine, all right? But just have Harna just going through time, or Light even going through time, or Ralph. I don't know who the hell Ralph is. Maybe you guys have a Ralph going through the time, and just playing with the winning army. That's it. That's all you got to do. But just traveling China with a custom character instead, that'd be so much more fun. And that way you could just play through the entirety of the game without having to worry about like going from character to character. Like take Shu Shu, for example. That man had a pathetically short story. Understandably, because they wanted to do it from history and all that, which was a cool thing that they did. But at the same time was kind of lackluster as well. Kind of wish they kind of just went the Dynasty Warriors 8 route and made it like hypothetical stuff like that. But that's just me. But yeah, just have your character start from the very beginning, the Yellow Turban Rebellion, all the way to when Sima Zhao conquers Shu. Bam! That would be so freaking fun to do that with a custom character. I would love that. Take the money. All right, take the money. I'll do that. I'll buy for that. I would love to have that. That would be something really cool to have in this game. Moving on. This is also one that, obviously, this is going to be a decent amount of returns, okay? It's going to be a decent amount. The bodyguard system. I'm talking about Dynasty Warriors 3 Extreme Legends bodyguard system. Dynasty Warriors 4 bodyguard system, not 5. 5 was good, but I don't want 5. I want 4 or 3 Extreme Legends, where you could have a squad of from 2 and level them up all the way to 8. 8 officers in your ranks. Now, obviously, don't do it the Dynasty Warriors 3 way, where you had to level up a squad every single time you had to play as a different officer. Don't do that. I'm talking about when you could have like at least up to 4 squads, level up each one, and then you could play that same squad for a different officer and all of that. That'd be really cool, because you could have them pick their own their own color outfits. You could have them pick a weapon that they wanted, or that you wanted them to have, I should say, or even what the hell was the other thing? I could have sworn. Oh, you could also give them orders, I'm pretty sure. It wasn't like anything major, like, hey, go over here. Like, you could have them stop, attack, or defend you. That was pretty much it. But, yeah, like, do something like bring the bodyguard system back. That thing was, like, one of the most best things about Dynasty Warriors. I loved it. I loved doing the bodyguard system in that game. It was so much fun, just, like, having the bodyguards do all the work. I could just imagine the bodyguards pretty much doing that nowadays. And especially in this game, because this game is a game of freaking juggles, huge juggling at this point. You're just juggling an officer. I can just imagine eight of your 8 bodyguards, when they're fully maxed, going after, like, I don't know. I just saw him before I did the camera mode. Zhang Fei. Just have 8 Wang Yi's bodyguards just juggling the hell out of Zhang Fei. That'd be a pretty funny sight to see. But it would be a nostalgic sight to see as well, because, like I said, the bodyguard system, in my opinion, was one of the best things to happen in Dynasty Warriors. But, and it has to be that one. It can't be the Dynasty Warriors 5 one. Or one where you can just have one of the other famous characters in this game be your bodyguard. No. I don't mind those. They were both good, but I would rather have it where you could just have your own squad. That was just my personal preference. Another thing that I actually think would be pretty cool if they did do that, actually, is you should also be able to, like, I feel like for at least, like, custom characters, be able to, like, have, like, unique outfits, or, like, have a multiple amount of outfits for your bodyguards as well. So that way they're not just sitting, like, looking like a regular officer the entire time. Let them, like, let them look unique, all right? Let them look like a custom character or something like that. That'd be really cool. Like, hell, I don't know. I'd run around with 8 harnas right now, or 8, like, lights. That'd be pretty cool. Something like that. Of course, or make it so they all can look unique. That's being a little too ambitious, but that's just my personal opinion. I think that'd be really cool. But, we're going to move on from the bodyguard system. We're going to go to another one. I think this would be really cool. Now, this is not something I'd say is ever going to happen. Never going to happen. I think, like I said, this is just ideas. So bear with me here. But I think this would be a really cool thing. Obviously, it would need a lot of tinkering as well, though, because we know how Dynasty Warriors games work sometimes online. You could be on one side of the map, and there's an officer there that you're attacking, and then they die because apparently they were on the other side of the map from your other friend. Yeah, obviously they'd have to work that out, but I mean, apparently they can make it work out with, like, Attack on Titan and such, and all those other games. But with Dynasty Warriors games, they just get a little fidgety for some reason. I think I actually have one in the funny moments where my friend dies to Huang Gai, and Huang Gai wasn't even doing anything at the time. He was just chasing me, which was very funny. Find that in funny moments too, by the way. I plugged it. Alright, so yeah, let's go into more multiplayer. Now, I mentioned before I just wanted co-op. That's all I wanted. Just, like, be able to venture the world and to play the story with your friend. That's it. Just something fun. Like, you know, just do the co-op again. That was fun. I loved doing co-op with my friend. But this is one I think would be very ambitious, and this is where I said I would mention 2 games that came to mind. Well, specifically one, because, like, this kind of has the feel of it. I said in my live stream when I first started playing this with South Sal, I said this felt like Red Dead Redemption a little tiny bit, just with a Dynasty Warriors feel to it. Imagine making your own character. This is back to custom characters as well. Having at least one character. You have to make one character for online. And being able to have, like, a lobby of, like, I don't know, maybe, like, 16, maybe at most, or at least. If they can make more in one lobby, feel free. A multiplayer lobby of being able to just explore the entirety of China, like with a party. I feel that'd be really cool. And you could like battle each other as well, like in the middle of China and all that. Like like I said, I'm taking a lot out of the Red Dead stuff right now because that's what it reminds me of. But just imagine like game modes and stuff like that you could do for that. Like they already have arena mode. You could have like PvP and stuff with that as well. I think because they had a Dynasty Warriors online game before, and it was all right. I didn't mind it. It wasn't a bad game. It was pretty much a Dynasty Warriors 5. I don't know if they're... I'm pretty sure that thing's long gone by now. But just imagine open world. At least make one custom character, and you're able to like be all over China with like not just one, not just two, but like multiple friends, and be able to do stuff with like I don't know, like maybe somewhere in the middle of town they're like, hey, we need to fight this army, and then you could like party up with like maybe at least 4 people, maybe do a strike force kind of thing, and then like battle like an army with like 4 people. Like that would be so much fun. I would love to have like a multiplayer feel to this game. But yeah, that would be really cool to have. I would take my money. All right. So yeah, that's pretty much all I got for right now with what I feel this would make this game a little bit better. At least the last one, of course, would never happen. But they made it open world. They can make a lot of things happen with this game. They just need to actually put the time and stop. I don't want to say that, but at times I feel like it's a little lazy with what little work at first they put in. They put in an unfinished product. If it wasn't unfinished, my God, do you think we'd be getting all of these kind of patches right now? It's insane how many patches we're getting, because when the game came out, it was a little... It was very laggy. It was very frame rate bad and all that. It wasn't good at the time. I liked it for the gameplay, but like mechanics and everything, people would phase through walls. Are you kidding me? No, sir. I want my money back. But other than that, I still find the game okay. But this is just some stuff I feel would make the game a little bit more enjoyable. But yeah, that's all I want to put out for right now. Just a few more things. I'm going to be doing more Gauntlet teams in Warriors Orochi 3. I'm going to be doing the Orochi as protagonist series, where I'm just going to have him play through the entire story mode as Orochi until we build up to Orochi versus Orochi X. And more Kuno's Ambition I want to do in Dynasty Warriors 8 Empires, and just show off more characters in that as well. Eventually, if I ever feel the need to play this game, I'm probably going to record it. And I know you can't see it, but rocking a Persona 5 shirt right now of On. Sorry, she's not actually the waifu, but she's a really nice character. But I'm going to do a Persona 5 series as well. I want to start from fresh and just like hop in and do it, because I know I'll really enjoy that. So I'm sure if with my excitement towards the game, I'm sure it'll get you guys excited as well. But yeah, I think that's pretty much all I got to say for this video. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys later.